Oud. Yeah. Oud perfume is very expensive. So we're currently in Petra, walking in the Sikh Canyon. It's spectacular, actually. Camel legs.
The first baby always the most spoiled kid.
Yeah. The Great Treasury of Petra, the most famous site, the first thing that comes to mind when someone says the ancient city of Petra. So this is a monastery. We climbed about 50 minutes up the mountain to get here. It's quite magnificent. It's probably even better than the main treasury of Petra. So we're finally back from our adventures in Petra. We were there for 5 hours today, which sounds crazy because it did not feel like we were there for 5 hours. I felt like we were only there for 2. But yeah, it was quite interesting. It's a spectacular place. It's like nature and humans come together to build such a wonderful place. And yeah, so right now we're going to have some lunch. I actually don't feel very well after that walk because on the way back, so what we did was we climbed up the mountains to get to a monastery, which is also just carved into the rock. So, and by the time we got back down, it was practically like the sun was already blaring. It was horribly hot. There was little shade. The water had practically run out, so by the time we got back to the hotel, I felt absolutely horrible. And I mean, like, I was about to throw up, my head hurt. So I had a shower and I washed my hair because my hair was really sweaty. But right now we're gonna go to lunch. And this is the dress. So we came back from lunch. It was a very nice lunch. We went to another buffet. Not the buffet that we have in our hotel room. That one's really expensive. We're about to go to sleep after lunch because we're very tired after our 5 hours in Petra. But I shall see you after I sleep. So we're on the rooftop terrace having dinner. Well, we just got here. So today the plan is to have breakfast, and then we're going to go to the Petra Museum, which opens at 8:30, and then from there we make our way to the Dead Sea. stayed at the castle built in Jordan many, many years ago. They built these on the way to the Holy Land. А там натуральный сахар. Here is the magnificent and infamous Dead Sea. Hi. So we went for a bit of a swim in the morning, in both the Dead Sea and at the pools, because you're not allowed to swim in the Dead Sea for more than about 20 minutes. That's how salty it is. The sensation is so strange. You physically cannot think. As soon as you let go of your arms and legs and you take them off the bottom of the sea, you literally float and you're sitting on the surface or you're lying on the surface. It's such a weird feeling. I mean, you could drown and then if someone held you underneath, but physically you cannot go anywhere further than that. And if you're lying on your stomach, you kind of get pulled by the current too. That was strange. I wasn't moving and I was just being pulled along. I know I'm going to read for a bit while my brothers are watching cartoons. We'll see where the day takes us. The baptism site of Jesus Christ. We're in a little museum. Little trinkets and information about the site, the people. was about to go to the beach and I forgot my towel. So we're going to go get the towel and then we're going to go to the beach. It's so warm in here. I mean, just like, look at the view. Yay. So today is the last day in Jordan, as I mentioned. Tonight we fly out to Egypt, and hopefully the Egypt vlog is a lot more awe-inspiring than this one. It's just, I'm a little nervous of, vlogging in front of my family because they're going to question me, all that jazz. So that's why I don't talk very loudly in my shots. And anyways, morning. It's our first day in Cairo, and we're getting ready to go and see the pyramids. So we're actually in Egypt for only 4 days, So we spent half of yesterday and last night in Cairo, and today and tonight in Cairo, and then tomorrow we fly out to Luxor. So I did not realize that. So this video is going to be extremely short. But right now, we're getting ready to go to breakfast, try and eat something, and then before we come back into our apartment, learn the tour guide. Okay, come and pick us up. Into the second pyramid, the pyramid of Wanaka, I think his name was. Inside the pyramid! Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Cairo Museum. We had a look at some mummies of Thuya and Yuya, parents of Queen T. So we're still in the Cairo Museum. We went through 3 different kind of royal tomb displays. We went to see King Tut, which was quite cool. Only sad thing is there was no photography of it and no video, so what? That was a bummer. So if you want to, you don't have to believe me, but I was in there. Saw the mask, saw the regalia or the amulets. There's even a dagger in there with like a Huntington gold dagger. It looks completely new. There's these little coffins where they found a lock of his grandmother's hair, which is also quite spectacular. Little coffins where his organs were kept, with a few of other things out, like his little throne, a statue of him kind of in, I guess you'd say divine regalia would be the word. A massive box where they had the organs like Maranatha, Ramses the 9th, and now I'm going to a very pretty one, very colourful one, Ramses the 4th. So time's going by very fast. It's also really warm.